closely at this piece of steamed broccoli. For a parent at dinner time, getting a child to willingly consume this object is one of the most statistically improbable events in the known universe. The standard parental assumption is that a plate being pushed away is an act of random, chaotic defiance. However, observing these rejections over time reveals a series of predictable, repeating criteria. The child is following a specific set of internal rules. This flowchart maps out a framework we can call toddler thermodynamics. It is a behavioral system that sorts every meal into strict acceptance or rejection pathways the moment it hits the table. When parents fail to recognize this structure, they find themselves stuck in an unwinnable daily negotiation. Success requires decoding the laws the child is already using. We can observe this system through the rejection of standard vegetables, or SOBSI. When asked for a reason, the child's logic is consistent. Green vegetables are rejected because the color green is uninteresting. This is the color principle. It suggests that children evaluate food based on its visual entertainment value rather than its biological utility. A similar logic appears when a child bypasses a piece of fruit to reach for a bag of high-sodium chips. This graph illustrates the health-taste inverse. In this mindset, any perceived nutritional value is believed to actively subtract from the food's flavor. From this perspective, the child is a rational actor. They are prioritizing a guaranteed sensory return over the abstract concept of long-term health. The rules do have physical loopholes, such as the burger. It contains the same vegetables that were previously rejected, yet it is eaten without complaint. The child's internal justification is remarkably simple. The burger is acceptable because it allows the vegetables to stay completely hidden. This explodic diagram shows the Trojan horse maneuver. The green vegetable layer is encapsulated and neutralized by the bun and meat. As they collapse back together, it creates a visual blind spot. If the vegetable isn't a primary visual component, its negative value vanishes. For the child, visual evidence dictates reality. If an ingredient is out of sight, it's gone. These preferences also extend to what a child chooses to drink. We see this phenomenon clearly when a glass of plain white milk is completely rejected in favor of chocolate milk. The reasoning follows the same pattern. Plain milk is uninteresting, while chocolate milk is viewed as a hero. This dossier highlights the hero complex. In the liquid domain, children often assign distinct roles or character traits to beverages to justify drinking them. Nutritional sustenance is often secondary. A beverage is more likely to be consumed if it has a compelling narrative attached to it. When we look at these behaviors together, we see a consistent framework for how a child views the dinner plate. The behavior isn't necessarily picky, it's a disciplined adherence to a specific code of conduct. While parents try to use logic regarding health and growth, the child is looking for entertainment and visual stealth. Ending the mealtime struggle usually requires moving away from standard nutritional arguments and adapting the presentation to fit the child's existing rules. The dinner table isn't just a place for food, it's where different logic systems meet. What are the best excuses your kids have used to avoid a meal? Let us know in the comments.